G'day ladies and gents, welcome to Randy's Travels, and my name's JT. That previous video we installed the blackjack on the Snowy River SRT20, the blackjack caravan jack. So that electric makes it a lot easier to put the caravan up and down. It was easy, it was nice and easy to level once I got the Isuzu D-Max out of there. So I look forward to showing up on our first camping trip, which is next weekend, not having to, get that cheap sort of jack out and do 100 turns on the jack in order to level it all out. Look forward to just connecting the Anderson plug and pushing the electric button, either the up or the down. In this video here, so I made that one earlier today. In this video here, I am going to speak about the X-Tend Outdoors Caravan Annex that we bought at the Caravan and Camping Show. So Nat stopped by the pickup warehouse the other day and she picked it all up. As you can see, there's all these there's 7 different bags, there's boxes, there's the stakes that go into the ground, there's poles, there's uprights, there's an anti-flap kit pro over here. So in this video here, I'm not going to bore you with me attempting to put this thing up. I'm going to take my time, I'm going to put it all up, and then I'll go ahead and I'll film afterwards what it looks on the outside, what it looks on the inside, and how much more room it's actually going to give us when we're out there on that open road with our adventures. So about 2 weeks ago, we had a young fellow from X-Tend Outdoors come out, and he put 2 sort of aluminum slides up on the side of the caravan. So he put one at the aft of the caravan, and he put one at the front of the caravan. So the walls are just going to slide up and through to here. He also installed, I believe it was 4 connectors for the roof rafters going all the way around, all the way down the caravan. And he also put some adjoining, drilled some holes in the drum of the awning when that comes out. So I suppose those rafters are going to go into that drum. But look folks, like I said, I'm going to put this thing all together. I'm going to have to watch a YouTube video from X-Tend Outdoors in order to do it. But when I'm all finished up, I'll film the outside, I'll film the inside, and then as I get competent and I can do it in under 10 minutes flat, this video is just over 9 minutes and this guy puts this whole thing up. So as I get more confident in under the 10-minute mark, then I'll go ahead and I'll actually film myself putting it up. I got the confidence there. It's just first cab off the rank with this thing here, and I got all these different boxes and bags that I got to go through and work out, what's the left wall, what's the right wall, which one is the actual mat for the ground, what's the front wall, where the doors go, and all that. We bought as well a blow-up room. We were sort of, a bit of happy joy, I think, on that day to go ahead and buy it. So there's a couple, I don't know, it was $500 for the blow-up room. I'm not putting the blow-up room in today. I don't have enough room at the back nor the front. I'm gonna end up in the road if I go putting up another room in here. So when we're out camping, and we'll put that room up, and I'll give you folks a walkthrough of what that blow-up room looks like and how to actually install the blow-up room. So stay tuned. I'll be right back with the finished product. All right, folks, so that's the outside of the Annex. Turned out really well all the way down. Last night, I went ahead and curiosity got the better end of me, and I ended up unboxing the spare blow-up room. So that little spare blow-up room gives us a lot of extra room there on the inside. So it's a good little hidey hole. I don't know, uses a game room, sleep room, bathroom, whatever you want to use it as. These windows here obviously roll up. So roll up, roll down for privacy. That's got a screen in there. I left this one here shut, so that one's all closed up for privacy. And this one right here just has a little bit of plastic on there. So move the plastic out of the way and it's just your normal window. So 3 different ways that you can fit the window. You can have the plastic on there. You can have just the material on there where it's closed up, however you want to do it. The Annex sort of goes all the way along the top. The flap comes down, so any water is just gonna wash right down on the outside of there. So it's built underneath the Annex, so that's really good. The spare room here, our room addition, So that's simply, it zips going all the way around, up around the top, just right back in here. There's a big heavy duty zipper back in there, goes all the way around the top. And then these all blow up. So that's all air in there. Good quality. The Annex walls, this anti-flap kit here, you sort of take the roof of the Annex and you bend it around and then clip these on there, and it clips it in place. So that's pretty cool. Walking around the front of our room addition here, you can see how much more space it has actually given us. That window's obviously up. This here is either a window or a door, however you want to, whatever you want to do with it. It unzips going all the way around. Bad thing about putting it at the front of the Caravan is I can't get in my garage. So when we go camping, this is obviously going to have to go to the back of the Caravan. Another window in there. That's sort of the top on how it fastens. Pretty safe, pretty secure. Nothing is bolted down the bottom right now. So obviously if it was concrete, there's a big dog. The beast that he is. Going all the way down the side of the Caravan, or side of the Annex, folks. So straps onto the current Annex legs. That would obviously be bolted into the ground. I'm not going to do that right now. Bit of a windy day out here right now, so it's getting a little bit of wind blowing it around. Going all the way around, we'll take you folks for a walk for the inside. That's the other end there. Go on the inside in here, folks. So start up here and around the door. So the way that it actually secures onto the Caravan is that aluminum sort of rail that the young fella come out and put in for the Caravan shop the other day. So you simply slide the lip of the Annex all the way up through there, and then it Velcros all the way through. So it Velcros onto there, goes all the way down here to the bottom. There's a bit of a button back in here. So he put some buttons on the outside of the Caravan, and there's a Velcro strip there which holds that bottom skirting on, so the big fella doesn't go out when we go camping. So there's a few going all the way down through here. There's probably, I don't know, 3 or 4, a couple up that end. But then you got the floor that goes all the way in, all the way around that Velcro at the bottom, and that'll be pretty secure. A little bit of air around that step area. But like I said, I was in a rush last night when I was putting it together. So that's something I can do better next time. All the way up in here, there's a little bit of air, but I just pull that tight, pull that anti-flap kit over there and tighten that up, as well as a little bit up in there. But that was just my fault, like I said. So look, it gives us a lot of extra room in here, as you can see. Now we got a double wide Caravan. Walking out here to our spare room, a little room addition. This is inflatable all the way up and around. It inflates with air. The air travels to the next, I guess, inflatable bit with these little valves here. You just make sure those are open. You pump it in, the air goes right across. These are sort of Velcroed together up in here. They got some Velcroed feet down here at the bottom, so it keeps it where it's not going to rub on the ground. This is obviously the zipper going all the way around here that it zips it on. Once I remove that and take it away, there is a wall, just like down here, that you can put on there. So look, the versatility of the Annex is pretty awesome. You know, you can take that, put that into a door, park your Harley in here, park your motorbikes in here, whatever that you want at the end of the day. So this room, again, going back to it, obviously air all the way through the top, all the way up here, all the way up that side there, go all the way down. This in here does have a floor as well, but obviously I didn't put it on, and you can see where it Velcros along the bottom, going all the way through there for the floor in here. So look, all in all, happy days. I reckon it turned out all right. We did order another extension patio bit for the for the Annex as well. I didn't put it on, obviously. Just don't have the room in the driveway. So the light, last night I was in here when it was dark. I reckon probably about 9 o'clock at night I was out here. And it was very dark. I turned the outside Caravan light on. Gave us a little bit, but then we went ahead and we opened up the blinds inside the Caravan, turned that light on, as well as we had the door open. We had the door open, and there was enough light coming out in here. Going forward, if we were going to put it up, then I would simply, I got some external lights that plug into a 12 volt, so I plug them into there, where the TV thing is, plug them into there, stick them on the outside of the Caravan. They're actually magnetic lights that we use when we go camping in the four-wheel drive trailer that we had. So I still have those, and I'll just go ahead and I'll use those. So all in all, folks, it's a big room. Practically bigger than the Caravan on the inside, to be honest with you. It gives you a lot of extra room, extra space. You know, put a couple beds out in here. We do have a portable air conditioner. So, and there's a 240 volt. So we got a portable air conditioner that we had in the four-wheel drive trailer. I can keep the thing air conditioned. Right now it's relatively cool in here, even though that there are a couple windows that are shut. It's relatively cool, not sweating yet. Even this window here still has the plastic on it. So all in all, I reckon we're pretty happy. We're pretty satisfied. We like it. So what you actually get, so you either can order this Caravan Annex on its own. The blow up was separate. The other bit that we got, sort of that would go off the back of here, or the front if you wanted to put it on the front, is a roll-out awning reversible porch here. So we got that as well. Obviously didn't put it on there. So all those three things are separate. We got a little bit, I think, excited at the Caravan and Camping Show. Like, they gave us a bit of a discount, so we just ordered the whole dang thing. The bags. So I was talking about the bags in the previous video. Sorry, before this video here. You get several bags. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big bag there. 7 bags. I had a box as well. And I've sort of like, when I went to put it together last night, I was like, oh, geez, where are we going to start with this thing? But X-Tend Outdoors actually pretty much gives you instructions as you're doing it. So this one right here says the rear. So, and there's the rear wall. That's a picture of the Caravan there. That's your tow hitch. That's the way that we were just looking at it. It's the rear. Yep. So I had the Annex up. I just put the bag at the rear. That's the right side of the front wall. That's the left side of the front wall. And that's the front. So tow hitch, front, can't go wrong. So look, it actually turned out pretty well. Wasn't as bad as I thought. That's the vinyl tub floor there. You get your stakes to stake it into the ground. You get a lot of these little rubbery things here, and these actually connect to the outside of the Annex at the bottom, just like this. And then you use a stake, stake it into the ground. So there's quite a few of those all the way through here. You get the 13 mil drill bit for your top of your stakes. These are for the rafters that's connected to the Caravan itself. I'm guessing, unless you break those, you got some new ones be connected. Some more Velcro things for the skirting underneath. Got some more here. You got some ropes and some ties there with some springs on there. That's our vinyl tub floor. So that's a 15-foot floor for the Annex itself. That's the floor for the blow-up room in the back. There are poles that go on the outside here. Obviously, I can't put them into the concrete, so I didn't put it up. That's the poles there, as well as that's the poles for the rollout awning reversible porch bit that we bought. Moving right on down, so that's our pump. So you sort of get a nice little pump there to pump up your room. And this is more stakes, etc. that we got for the blow up room. And there's one of those valves. I'll show you the valves on the inside. There's one of those valves there. And look at all the gear they give you. They give you more than enough. And we got another 13 mil drill bit. So you get a lot of gear. They go above and beyond. I mean, these things right here are quite expensive when off of eBay. So they're not cheap either. Staking it down on the ground itself, there's all these little areas to stake it down. So there's heaps all the way down there, all the way around the bottom of the blow up room. There's heaps. There's a guide wire there that comes down. There's one on the other side that I've just sort of tied to the Caravan itself, just for right now. A little bit of a wind out here at the moment. But yeah, folks, so that is the X-Tend Outdoors Annex. We're happy with it. We are going to use it with our caravan adventures. We're going away this weekend down south, but we're only going for 2 nights. So there's, I'm not gonna go taking it down there. The weight of it. So I asked the young fella when he was here what the weight of it was. There he goes, he's bored now. Now he's contemplating life, the dog. I asked the young fella, he said it was between 50 and 60 kilos. That was just for this annex bit here, the main one. The back bit had 28 kilos written on the box. So there's, let's say, another 88 kilos, talking weights from that previous video. So you can see that it adds up quick. What I'll probably do is when we go camping, if I don't need the generator, which is up the front, that's 32 kilos that I'll lose there. I needed more weight up the front anyway. That's what John had said. So I'll go ahead and I will put the annex back in the bags, slide it nice and neat in there where the generator is, and we should be all right there. All right, folks, thanks for watching the video of the outside and inside of the X-Tend Outdoors Annex. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I will have a video coming out once I perfect putting this annex up in under 10 minutes. I'll have a video coming out on that as well, on how it all goes together and how easy it is to put up. So thanks for watching again, folks, and thanks for all those folks out there that subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciated. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you folks later on. Thank you.